welcome to Unfiltered Discussions. You got Nash in the building.
Ash in the building.
And we have our special guest, Vonna, Miss Going Bananas herself.
Hey, everybody.
Thanks for being here. Ash, you want to take it or you want me to do it?
I mean, I got this. I can do that.
Oh, okay, thank
All
you.
right, so today's topic is what does showing up look like and how important it is for people to show up.
Okay, I like that, especially given the fact that we have a female entrepreneur sitting on the couch. So I guess we could start with you. You know, being as though you run, a successful business, is up and coming. So what does showing up look like for you, and why is it important?
All right, you asking showing up in what aspect?
Like, you see how you running your business. You see how you might have had fundraisers or events, or just selling your puddings, from your own kitchen. So, like, how important was that for people to show up for you?
So it was very important to me at the beginning for family to show up.
Okay.
Because that's what I thought in my head. Family had to be the ones to show up. But when I sat back and things started happening and it picking up and I got serious about it, like, hey, this is what I want to do. This was making me happy. It was friends that was showing up way more than family.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
So I sat back and I was like, why am I, kind of upset a little bit waiting on family to show up? You get what I'm saying? And then I was like, my friends is showing out at this point. My friends was showing out. Like, everybody promoting me, just posting, buying, just supporting like crazy, just referring me to different businesses. Even people that I don't know was showing out for me. And I got this one particular lady on my page, her name Ann. She don't know me from nowhere. She be preferring me to stores. She constantly sending people my way. Like, I don't know her from nowhere. That's a blessing and that's love. So that's important to me for now when you got people backing you like that, that's just showing up out of nowhere.
Absolutely, I can agree. Yeah, it's funny because we always just automatically assume that family guarantees you support, right? But then once you start doing things, and not to say that family don't show up, some family do, some family won't. But us as human beings just automatically think to give us the green light to say, oh, that's family, they want to support us. But as you already know, like you just stated, it be people on the outside that's not blood related that's going to come through for you. Why is that? I would never know. Because I feel as though it's extremely important to support people. Even if I don't really have like too many ties to you, but if I see you trying to do your thing, even if I support it once or twice, as long as I know that I supported it. Because it's at some point in time, at some point in life, you're going to need somebody to support something that you got going on. It could be something small, it could be something major, but you're going to want their support. So showing up and supporting is extremely important to me. What's your take, Ash?
My take on it is like she said, she was saying like a lot outsiders, and that speaks volumes to me because there's a lot of people on the outside looking in. You know what I'm saying? So they really can see what you really got going on. Although yes, family see what we got going on, and our expectations for them are very high. And then a lot of the times, when it comes to support, we find ourselves being disappointed.
Absolutely.
Because we expected for these people to show up for us, family and friends, most importantly. And then you look around and you're like, dang, you're looking at people's side eye in a sense because you feel like, damn, I thought they messed it with me like I thought they did. Well, I thought it was cool on so many levels, but here it is. You up here doing your thing, you doing your business and all this stuff. It gets to show you who people really are in a sense.
Absolutely.
But let me tell you this, not to interrupt, but black people, you gotta be popping for them to show up for you. And I noticed that too. A lot of you gotta be buzzing, especially in Philly. You gotta be buzzing for people to show up for you. So like now, all right, my buzz is picking up a little bit. So now I'm seeing more and more people post my stuff. So I started noticing that too. Like, damn, like I can't just be the black mom that take care of her kids and nobody don't really know out here hustling and to get promoted. I gotta be somebody who everybody know to really, for somebody to really push for me and get promoted. and things like that is crazy to me.
Hey, that's the sad part. Like, why I gotta be the center of attention in order for you to support my brand?
But it want to be a part of the wave.
Oh yeah, for sure, it's a trend.
Yeah, I think that it's sad when you, for support. I don't think that you're supposed to ask for support, right? If somebody really want to do something, they're going to do. You got to ask for a repost. You ain't got to ask for nobody to. Oh, even down to, you know, if you selling your bananas, your banana plants and all that, I don't have to ask you to come. Could you come? No. If I see you put that out there, I'm gonna hit you up. Yo, can I get some puddings? Oh, Vonna puddings is good. I'm passing the word along.
So let me get Vonna. I'm like, listen.
Exactly. You would never have to say, could you post this up? Can you repost this for me? That's an automatic for me. And then when you see people who don't do that, it'd be like, oh, okay. You know what I mean? You should never ever have to beg for support from people that's supposed to mess with you like that. And that's just real. I mean, I'm sorry to say.
That is for real, because a lot of the times, you know, and then once the people that know that they didn't provide the support, and then you get big, now here it is, here they coming. You know, they're coming out the woodworks like roaches.
Or thinking, now you getting talked about too.
Yeah.
Because they think that you're supposed to do something for them.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah, that's a big thing too.
Or they think, and it's another thing with a lot of people too. They think because they know you that you're supposed to compromise on the price because you know them.
Yeah, that's sad.
My thing is, treat my business like you treat Amazon. Treat my business like you treat Walmart. Because you're going to get them all of their money up front. I want all my money up front.
But I don't hear nobody going in Louis Vuitton, Gucci, and Prada asking them for a discount. They paying full price. You ain't saying nothing to them.
But I also think that's the mentality of like, if I show you full support and pay full price, you're going to get ahead of me. You understand? Dang, now I'm greasing her pockets. Now she got more money than me. Like, so this is her idea. She put in the blood, sweat, and tears. Support it. Like you said, Louis, Gucci, Amazon, Walmart, Target, the Poppy at the corner store. Anybody. It don't matter. And then they support it. One of my things that I would like to ask you is, like, what do you feel like is your biggest challenge since you started your business?
My biggest challenge is I still work 9 to 5. You get what I'm saying? So I still work. So it's like, all right, I be tired as hell. I gotta take care of my kids. You get what I'm saying? I still gotta be a mom. That don't stop. My job don't stop because my business is not where I would like it to be yet, which is going to get there because I'm not going to give up. But that's definitely my biggest challenge, doing both and having to still, I promote myself. I don't have nobody running my page, promoting my page for me. I'm delivering myself. So all these things, I wish I could do my business every day.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying? But I can't because I still got to work. And I'm in a house, blood, sweat, and tears, producing orders by myself. It's perishable. I can't have that type of stuff sitting around. You get what I'm saying? So I'm like, okay, let me find how I'm going to do this. So on my days off, it's never a day off for me. You get what I'm saying? It's never a day off for me because on my days off, what I'm doing, going bananas. You get what I'm saying?
I know that's right. I like it.
Going bananas. I love it. And so how did you come up with the name, though?
So I didn't come up with the name. The kids did. Kids, first of all, the kids is the one that told me to start selling it. Like, I've been making the puddings. This is what I do for my family. I've been making the desserts. I've been making the puddings. And my kids like, Mom, you should sell this. And I was like, y'all right. I'm going to sell this.
That's what's up. I love it.
And I was like, what we going to name it? And they was like, going bananas.
And it's so catchy, though.
Yeah.
I love it. Going bananas. Yes.
They done planted that seed.
Yep. So my kids was behind it. Definitely, 100%. And guess who my partners is? My daughters.
I love it.
So that's just how they go.
And that's awesome.
Yeah. My teenager, you want some money? Get to work. Let's go.
See? And you know, you're instilling things in them that they're going to need. They get to see you get up, grind, and get not only just for the business, but go to work. Still come back home and get in the kitchen. Still have to be a mom in the midst of it all. Like, you know, you got to find balance and all of that. Everybody don't get to see, you know, the insides of it all. Everybody just see, oh, like you said, the glitz, the glamour, you know, me finally making some money and things like that, but you don't know what it took for me to get
This
here.
is what people don't understand. When you starting a business at the beginning, you're not making no money.
Oh,
You're not making no money. You know what I'm saying? It's
They
a
don't get it.
pension business. That's what it is.
And that's what people fail to realize. You have
Everybody
to invest
think you
in
up.
yourself.
You get what I'm saying? I'm not up. I always took care of myself, and I look okay or whatever the case, and I take care of my kids. But I don't think I'm up because I'm running a business and I got my LLC now.
So,
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's what people fail to realize.
And that's the thing. Like people always have the assumption.
Mhm.
Like people put their blood, sweat, and tears into something, and then that one day they get that boom. Like damn, I didn't even think it was gonna be this big. And then it's like wow, like you really get that fulfilling feeling. And I hear a lot of entrepreneurs say that, like you know, it's sacrifice at the end of the day, and the fact that you took the time and invested in yourself. A lot of people don't invest in themselves, so they rather invest in other things like $1,000 this and $1,000 that, just because it's a trend or because somebody got it going on. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't have to look rich, work to be rich. At the end of the day, and just because I don't wear my money or drive my money doesn't necessarily mean that I'm broke. You know what I'm saying? And that's where people get it misconstrued today. Like, oh, she ain't got on the latest this or that, or she a bum, or she this or she that. But it's a lot of people that got a lot of things going on under their belt, a lot of credentials, a lot of different things going on.
So those are the people that's humble. You understand what I'm saying? They know that if I save here and put it there, then it's a bigger picture to that.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? It's not no here and now. Like, and don't get it twisted. Yes, people that work, so they deserve nice things.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I mean? So, but it's not me spending everything I have on one thing and then I'm scrambling again.
I'm looking around.
You know what I
I'm
mean?
looking at
I'ma stack up,
$1,000.
and then if I want to treat myself to something nice, it's not going to put a dent in what I already saved.
Absolutely,
Right.
and that
Okay,
makes
because
sense.
I deserve that. I mean, let me treat myself a little bit. You know, and that's just, you know, what you're supposed to do for yourself.
And I like that you said that because people live outside their means.
Oh, absolutely. You can't do that. So even down, like, tell them, because you're in gas stations and stuff, like, how did that even come about?
So it's a tire shop that I mean, but they have a convenience store. So the person that owns the tire shop is one of my friends.
Okay.
She gave a pop-up shop last year, and of course I was there and I was selling my stuff, and she was like, "Go ahead, put your stuff in the store."
I love
She
it.
like, "Put your bring it down anytime you want."
I like that.
So that that's support.
Shout out.
I like
You
to
know
her.
what I'm saying? That's support right there.
Absolutely.
Because she didn't have to do that to me.
Absolutely.
So that was support.
I
So
love it.
yeah, that's
Yeah,
how they
I
went
love
about
it.
with the pop-up shops and stuff like that. So,
Yes, good. Because I always was like, hey, that's what's up, Vonna.
Yeah.
And the store.
Yes.
I said, Vonna doing her thing.
and people don't even know I wholesale. You know what I mean? I got a wholesale deal that I done cracked. I'm wholesaling on the side. I'm doing it, and yeah, I be tired. I
But
be
you're
tired.
doing it,
And
though.
guess what? I'm not tired of making my money. I'm not gonna give up on my business.
But you always is a hustler.
You know how it goes. But like that's just me. I'm not gonna stop until I don't want my kids to. First of all, I don't want my kids on nobody's internet talking about I had to get it out the mud. You get what I'm saying? I better not ever hear my kids say I had to get it out the mud, because I'm gonna show y'all the right way on how to get it yourself. Now I can sit back and say I had to get it out the mud.
Exactly.
You get what I'm saying?
But I'm gonna do it so y'all don't have to do it.
Exactly. So that's my plan, and I do want to be rich. I want to be rich, but
As you should.
I'll be comfortable being wealthy. You get what I'm saying? I'll be comfortable knowing I worked for it and I left my kids.
You
something.
appreciate it more.
You get what I'm saying? So that's my whole thing, and that's I'm claiming it.
It's coming.
Yeah.
It's coming. I ain't even got a doubt in my mind about it. You know, I was sitting back and I was like, no, Vonna got to get up on here. You know what I mean? Like, I like to see women doing their thing. And in a positive way. You got so many people that's out here promoting businesses but still negative.
Yes.
And I don't want to be associated with anything like that. I want to shine light on women that's really, you know, authentic and really true to whom they are and what they're doing, and not, it's not, you can't say I'm leveling up and still negative at the same
Still
time.
rocking the same
It
mentality.
doesn't, it doesn't make sense.
It doesn't resonate.
It's
like
like, yeah, 1 + 1 is too, but this is not.
Let me
adding up.
touch on that negative thing. So
Okay,
I'm gonna say
I'm
this,
listening.
and I'm not gonna put nobody's name or business out
Oh, yeah,
there.
I'm
That's not what
listening.
I'm gonna do.
Okay.
But I like to spend money with our people. That's my thing.
Okay.
I post people businesses. I constantly do
Mhm.
something like that. So I got somebody right now and I gave some money to. This person took all their pictures down off their page. I ain't heard from them. You get what I'm saying? That's negative to me.
Oh yeah.
And I want to say, sis, where my money
Yeah, since where my money
Since-
is.
Rightfully so.
Yeah.
at? But guess what? You can have it because you won't get yours.
Mhm.
I ain't gotta say nothing to you or tell nobody, but you gonna get yours.
Oh wow.
And I'm gonna still be okay without
Absolutely.
your product.
Absolutely.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But you gotta know how to run your business in a positive way, in a humble way, and treat people like a customer.
That's crazy.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. Why you burning people though?
And I've been seeing that a lot, and that's not
Yeah.
cool. Like what?
Yeah.
You know,
Especially
people-
if you got to run back into these people. So that means that your intentions wasn't genuine from the start.
No,
Whatever
no.
business you was looking for, a quick come up.
Or is a lot of lack of communication when it comes to business too, because I'm pretty sure, yes, there's still human beings that are running a business, like we're human beings. And if something happened, it's your business to get out there and reach out to the customers as to what is going on. If something occurred, something happened, this went on, maybe the delivery thing was messed up or a hang up somewhere, things happen. But it's all about communication and how you communicate with people at the end of the day. Because I don't want to support a business where they're on the internet getting all nasty about the fact that somebody asked them something pertaining to their business and they're getting real out of control.
I'll touch on that too. I'm gonna touch on that right there.
Let's get into it.
People, alright, so everybody right now, everybody buzzing with these businesses. Everybody want a business right now. But everybody not business minded. You get what I'm saying?
No.
And everybody don't know what it takes to run a business and how to treat a customer. You get what I'm saying? I was in management for how long?
Yes.
13 years. I've been a manager for 13 years. I wasn't happy at my job, but I'm gonna say this. That's one thing they taught me is how to treat people. So that's what I took into my business. You get what I'm saying? That's what I took with me from that. That I knew that wasn't something I planned on doing forever, so I walked away. You get what I'm saying? Because I was ready to walk away.
It served its
But-
purpose.
Okay, it served its purpose because I learned also.
Absolutely.
Even though I hated the job, I learned and I paid attention to how this business was running. You get what I'm saying? So people don't know, like everybody like I'm on a business and I'm starting a clothing brand and I'm starting a clothing line, but you want to be nasty with your customers. You get what I'm saying?
Or as soon as somebody say, hey, I was waiting on my order for X amount of time, it's been 3 or 4 days now, I haven't seen it, and the first thing they come out their mouth is, what? Nasty, very negative, they're dismissing the customer and everything.
Or even down to the fact that you have people that get up there and be negative because nobody's supporting your business. Look at your attitude. Who wants to support that?
They too.
That right there in itself is just like crazy. Even if we see and we get one viewer, that's enough for me to keep going. Even if we had no viewers, I'm passionate about what I'm speaking about, so I'm going to keep on pushing. Because if what's for you ain't going to miss you. And that's just what it is. But as things have to be separated. You have to have a professional side, and you got to leave your personal out of it.
And you have to be
But people
open-minded.
don't know that.
But people don't know
You can be dealing with the toughest person in the world, and when it's your business, you better still make your name look good.
You treat
You
that
know
like
what
your
I'm saying?
baby. Like,
Yeah, you get what I'm saying? So you gotta, I don't care if I'm dealing, you coming at me, however, I'm gonna still try to help you. Because guess what? You're not gonna give me that bad review.
Yeah.
You're gonna sit back and you're gonna think about, damn, she handled me
even that
professional.
deep.
You get what I'm saying?
Act like
Even
that.
though I act like that, she still kept her
With
cool.
grace.
She
she
still was
handled
professional.
me with care
You
at
get
the
what I'm
end of the
saying?
day.
Yeah.
So you got to be open-minded because a lot of the times you have people that will give you feedback and people are not accepting to feedback. And it can be constructive criticism and if people is coming from a good place and here it is, you have that individual that has an attitude or now that you got an attitude, you want to post on the internet all negative and people are looking
I
at
never
you and watching you.
understood that. I never
Like,
understood that.
everybody's not going to like everything and you have
And
to
that's
be okay
okay.
with that.
Mm-hmm.
You have to really be open-minded when you're starting a business.
And that's true. So this is what I do with my business. I don't get to everybody But I try to reach out to some people if they had purchased them, and I reach out and I just be like, hey, I ask my customers for reviews. How did you like it? Can you send me an honest review? And I have had somebody tell me they didn't say, oh, I didn't like it, but they said, hey, sis, you can cut back on the sugar a little bit. You get what I'm saying? And I'm not afraid to say that. It is what it is. But I want the truth. I want to know where can I improve it. You get what I'm saying? So you're gonna get good and bad, but you gotta be ready for that.
Yeah, and you said something about people afraid to like miss out on something. Like my thing is, what's gonna be for you is gonna be for you. You're not just because I'm supporting Shavonna or whoever doesn't mean that I'm gonna be any less of. Well, my business is not gonna be popping because I'm supporting her.
Absolutely.
Like what's gonna be for you is gonna be for you regardless. And that's just to say, it's 50 million people out here selling hair, but guess what? What's gonna be for her ain't gonna be for you, or vice
versa. You might
versa.
have gave me a compliment when I came aboard my hair, and I liked it. So I'm coming back to get my hair from you. You understand what I'm saying?
Versus somebody else, it might have been a little something
the
I wasn't
quality
feeling.
might be good, but your attitude is nasty, and I'm not coming back to you to give you my money. At the end of the day, you know what? One of the things that I heard you say, Vonna, about the people skills. A lot of young people would benefit, even older people would benefit from someone teaching, like a class like that. Are you picking up what I'm putting down?
I'm picking up.
Oh, okay.
I mean, and I'm serious because we even worked together as teenagers.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that's why I say you've been a hustler since the day I met you. So at the end of the day, even down to see you, I even seen you in your management roles and stuff, and you still kept that professionalism. And even as you sit on this couch right now, you're sitting, you said, the one thing my job taught me was those people skills, how to deal with people. And that's important. And a lot of people might have great ideas, business ideas, but they lack that piece that's needed to run a successful business.
That's a hard piece. It took me, let me tell you something. Let's go back to the job and the management. I had opportunities pass me by because of my attitude. You get what I'm saying? Because I was the black girl with the attitude for a long time. I worked hard as hell, always. Or I was there working, I knew everything. But when promotions came about, guess who got it? The person with the positive attitude that knew less than I knew, but their attitude was different. They had people skills. I didn't have that. I lacked that. You get what I'm saying? So it took me a while to be like, oh, why I keep getting skipped over?
Exactly.
Why I'm not promoted yet? Why that person went before me? Something wrong with me. I had to realize it was me. It wasn't them. It was me. You get what I'm saying? I was that black girl that with the attitude like, whatever. But they gonna keep me around because I work hard and shit. You get what I'm saying? I had to change that if I wanted more. So that's where I start picking up and I paid attention and I check myself.
I love that self-awareness.
You get what I'm saying?
That's what I was about to
check myself.
But I like that you said that because some people ain't able to take a seat back and say, you know what? Or let me look at the bigger picture here and say, wait a minute. Because a lot of people have a tendency to blame the company for them not growing.
I was that person.
The white man. Yeah.
I was that person.
But the fact that you were able to
you know what I'm saying?
Now, but you learned, and a lot of people may not.
Crazy.
And some people will never learn that. And the fact that self-awareness is so important to really be in tune with self. That's the bomb.
This even furthers why I say that you would really, really thrive. I know your schedule is crazy. I know you can't throw it in the mix right now, maybe when things get more settled in your life, but I think you teaching those type of classes would be so dope because you can identify with the people that's going to come in and need that work. You know what I mean? And not to say that, because I really don't like to get into race, but not to say that there isn't white kids, they're more privileged, right? But they know how to speak and know how to talk and know how to get the things that they want. Whereas though when you come from where we from, everything is an attitude. Everybody is out to get.
Defensive.
We just in that survival mode, for real. And that's just the real reality.
And I didn't have nobody teach me that. You get what I'm saying? I had the white people taught me that. Really. For real. You want to get technical, who taught me? The white people taught me that.
Yes. They are very good at that.
You get what I'm saying? To listen, get it together. Get it together. And it took years and years and years to realize, sis, that attitude, you gotta drop that. This ain't the hood. This ain't the hood. This your bread and your
Yeah.
butter.
Yeah. That's how you pay
You
your
know
bills.
what I'm
That's how you feed
saying?
your kids.
Mhm. Nobody wants you in their establishment
Mm-hmm.
acting a fool or embarrassing them.
Mm-hmm.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
No, they don't.
Yeah. So
I love that. I really, really do. I mean, I wish more people can sit back and say that. Hey, it wasn't them, it was me.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like, if a lot of people could really step outside themselves and really sit back and do some self-awareness and some self-reflection, like, dang, like, I missed out on so much because I was in my own way.
But that's what goes into self-sabotaging.
Oh, yes.
You know, because we tend to self-sabotage and don't even realize it.
Mm-hmm. What would be like advice that you would give to young girls coming up that you know want to start a business or you know want to do something they may be thinking of and just like sitting back and procrastinating about it?
that's what I was gonna say. Procrastinate. Don't procrastinate.
Okay.
I am the biggest procrastinator.
Well, don't feel bad. I
Then
need to.
there it is.
I
You
know
get
I'm
what I'm
guilty
saying?
of that.
I am very guilty of
Me too.
procrastinating, not just with business, everything in my life. I procrastinate.
Mhm.
Don't procrastinate. Go get that shit. Like
Get it.
anything you want. Like I waited until I was in my 30s decided to start a business. Do it while you young. Do it while you ain't got no kids. Do it while you ain't got that busy schedule. Do it now if you got them supportive parents that allow you to stay there
Yes.
while you build your brand. Because I don't have that. You get what I'm saying? I never had that where I had them supportive parents where I could still stay in the house and save all my money I'm working for and build my business that way. So if you got that, take advantage of it.
Please.
Take advantage of
Take advantage
those
of
types of
it.
situations. Because,
Absolutely.
like I said, when you gotta get it out the mud, it's harder. It's harder. That's why I said my kid's not gonna say, "I gotta get it out the mud." That's not gonna be the case. But that's my biggest advice. Don't procrastinate. Go get it. Get anything you want. Learn about it. Learn everything. Read everything. When it comes to your money, read everything. So learn how to treat people. Everything. And I hate when people be like, "Oh, she act white." What's acting white?
Oh God,
I don't
girl,
like
yes.
What's acting white?
Well, she talk like.
You get what I'm saying? What's acting white?
That's the proper way.
Because
to do it.
I'm professional.
I have communication skills.
Yeah, I have exactly. Don't. And a lot of people lack that. Like a lot of people lack that. No, build those professional skills. Build all of those professional skills. Be professional when you're presenting yourself in any aspect of your life, especially when you want something, because that's how you get things. Because you might have to go sit down with that bank and ask for that business loan. You get what I'm saying? So you have to prepare yourself to be professional in that situation. So those are the things that that's the best advice I probably can give. Don't procrastinate. Do anything you want in your life. Do anything you want. Because I wish I would have had somebody that taught me how to do it. You get what I'm saying? And allowed me to probably get it when I was a little younger. But I'm glad I got it. It's never too late to get it.
Yeah.
But that's it right there.
I love it. I love it. I really do. And that's just like that's it in a nutshell. That right there was the boom of it all. Like, don't procrastinate, get it. And yes, I love that piece you said. Don't rush and have kids. Don't rush out your mom's house if you don't have to. Really, stick and stay and do your thing.
And I'm gonna touch on that too. A lot of, like we said, black people push their kids out. You know what I'm saying? Don't push your kids out. Even like try to stay. Like I wish black families learned that more. Like let your kids stay, and I'm not gonna say stay and be doing anything they want in your house.
Exactly.
But if you got that kid that representing this to you, that they want to do this, push them. Let them stay here.
But they
I'm
realize
all for that.
But black
the
people,
kids.
you setting your kid up for failure sometimes because you gotta have an action plan set in place. Because why you think, and I'm gonna touch on that, the white people, they still live with their parents till they 35, 40 years old. That's why they able to save their money, go out and buy whatever they want to buy when they leave.
Build their
credit.
Build their credit, and that's another thing. Credit. That's another.
That's worth more than the damn money.
Yeah.
Oh, please.
Credit. Like they come out in the world with. I didn't come out in the world with good credit. I ain't know nothing about credit. Nobody. Like I'm really still learning about credit. Like those things. Yes, don't let nobody mess up your credit. Don't let your mom get the cable bill in there. And that's what I saw when I was growing up. Your mom had the cable bill, the phone bill, all that.
That's why I competed to pay Paul. I mean, and a lot of
You
us
making
come
liabilities.
From that. You know what I mean? A lot of us come from that. So at the end of the day, it's like, yes, we could sit here and really been through what these kids don't have to experience at the end of the day. And life is the best teacher. You know what I mean? And once you have it and you know it, you pass that on to your kids or even any young kids that you see at the end of the day, because it's not just about your kids. Because that next kid over there might be the kid that helped you out later on in life. So yes, overall, I'm happy that you came on here. I'm glad that you was able to give your perspective on things, and you got to tell them your pages.
It is Gone Bananas, Gone_Bananas 1, GONE_Bananas 1. My personal page is Vonna Flower Bomb. I'm on Facebook, Shalana Unbothered. Most of y'all probably know me already. Follow me, do business with me, talk to me. Right now, I'm trying to start a group, a small group for small business owners. Just trying to build support. The plan with the group is to every Friday we want to pick a business and we want to support them. And we want to get people to support them. So we want to support them by, if we post their stuff, that's support. Just a random cash app. I don't care if it's $1 to $100, whatever you desire to send that person, send it. You get what I'm saying? Referring people to different people's business. So this week I'm going to start having Zoom meetings. People who want to join that group. And we just trying to get more and more businesses to start joining the group. And every week we're going to pick out a business and we're going to be promoting it all over the pages. Whatever we need to do to get this business out here.
I love it. That is so dope. That's what, and see, showing up. That support piece, exactly what tonight was centered on. That is so dope. So did you hear that? Make sure y'all follow her. You got small businesses. I mean, I don't know if it's like small requirements to join their group or not, but I'm quite sure you go over to our page and follow it. The guidelines are there waiting for you. And one last thing, what is that convenience store that the banana pudding is in?
The Added Up Grub Joint, that's the name of the convenience store. Then they have the Added Up Tire Shop next door. 40th and Girard, I think the exact address is 4021 Girard Avenue. My stuff is in there from Monday through Friday. I always go put fresh stock in there on Mondays. You can go down there. You can't get a hold of me. You can get a hold of them. You can get me on here. I'm available. I only take pre-orders as of now. I deliver every Thursday. So if you pre-order with me, you will always have your order on a Thursday. But whatever you need, if it's on my menu, even things that's not on my menu, if you ask me about it and I can do it, I'll come through for you.
Oh, I love it. See that? And that's what it is. Get over to that page, follow it. And, I'm happy that you came. It was a pleasure having you on tonight. And, keep being the hustler that I know that you can be.
Thank you.
You're welcome. This is Nash signing off.
This is Ash signing off.
This is Vonna.
Good night.